Hi there, welcome to this listening exercise. What I'd like you to do is watch the video that you'll see in just a second. As the speaker or speakers are talking, try to identify or catch all of those pieces of vocabulary that you'll see on the left hand side. The vocabulary will be presented in order, so if you miss a piece of vocabulary, then please rewind the video and watch it again and listen carefully to make sure that you catch every single piece of vocabulary presented. All of the vocab that you'll see is vocab that you can either use in your exam English for FCE or CAE, or in your careers in terms of business English or legal English. This is wonderful vocabulary. If you don't know what this vocab is, make sure you learn those phrases and use them either in your exams or in your careers. And that's precisely why you'll see that this video is done for both cramtheexam.com and writtenlegalenglish.com. Okay. Go and do that listening exercise and see if you can catch all of those pieces of vocab.
Here in New York, security will be very tight for tomorrow's marathon. Millions of onlookers are expected for the event. The race comes less than a week after the terror attack on a bike path when a truck driver killed 8 people. Tony DeCopel is at the marathon's finish line in New York Central Park. Tony, good morning.
Good morning. Shortly after Tuesday's deadly terror attack in Lower Manhattan, just about 4 miles from here, New York City officials promised that the race would go on as planned, but there will be some changes to race security. The 51,000 runners expected to participate will see more blocking vehicles, more sniper teams, and also more police officers, both uniformed and plainclothed. Thousands of runners from around the world gathered for the New York City Marathon's opening ceremony Friday night.
I've been apprehensive about running the marathon, but I also realized that I can't let it stop me.
Many were excited but uneasy ahead of the big race, like New Yorker Diane Malcolm.
We just want to make a point to let it be known that tomorrow is not promised to us.
Earlier in the day on Friday, New York City officials said there are no credible or specific threats against the marathon or the city. Here's Mayor Bill de Blasio.
And there's a sense in this city right now that it's our job to stand up and to be unafraid, and I've seen that everywhere.
The New York City Police Department said there will be a record number of sand trucks and other blocker vehicles to prevent a vehicle attack on runners or spectators. Chief Carlos Gomez.
We will have hundreds of counter-terrorism trained officers on the route. There will be a substantial number of explosive detecting canines on the route. We will utilize our aviation unit to monitor the crowds, the event, the race, the rooftops from above.
On Tuesday, Sayfulo Saypov allegedly used a rented truck to mow down pedestrians and bicyclists along a bike path in Lower Manhattan, killing 8 people before crashing into a school bus. This video shows a group of Argentine friends riding on the path before the attack. Of the 10 men, 5 were killed. On Friday, 4 of the 5 survivors appeared publicly for the first time since Tuesday. We are still convinced that the way to change the world is the way we learned when we learned as children, which is what brought us to this city to celebrate our friendship of more than 30 years, said Guillermo Bencini. We want to ask that love conquers hate for our friends, our families, for us, for the whole world. Tomorrow morning, the NYPD will open the Joint Operations Center, which will bring together representatives from over 20 state, local, and federal agencies. They'll monitor the race and make sure there are no obstacles to getting to this finish line, except for those 26.2 miles. Anthony.
Tony DeCopel. Thanks, Tony.
Good work. I'm sure you managed to catch all of those pieces of vocab. If you want to try more listening exercises, then come back to the YouTube channels for cramtheexam.com or writtenlegalenglish.com. Exactly the same listening exercises will be put up on both channels, so you can access them from 2 different points. If you want to improve your exam English and do more listening exercises in terms of your FCE or CAE, then go to cramtheexam.com. If you want to improve your business or legal writing, then go along to writtenlegalenglish.com and have a look at the resources we've got there.